Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe.
Darlings, I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Hamptons Happenings, and I'm here with one of the honorees today, and his name, of course, is Max Mara, and Cristian Notari from the CEO, Max Mara USA, and you are receiving the Fashion Cares Award.
Yeah.
Tell my audience about this award. What does it mean to you?
Well, you know, obviously we are very pleased and very happy to be here and help the Waxman Foundation. It's the least and minimum we can do to provide our support in terms of, being here and obviously financial support so that they can keep on doing the great job they do and the great job of obviously researching and helping find obviously cures and solution for cancer. So that's just a very...
The solution and the cure for cancer. That's the ultimate goal here.
Absolutely.
Do you have anyone in your family that was stricken with cancer?
No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, luckily so. We haven't had any situation. So, but you know, we have friends, people you know, people you heard of. And it's simply, everybody has someone
Everyone has someone that's close to their heart that has been stricken with cancer, and that's why we're here today.
It's why it is even more so important to be here and try to do everything. For every people out there, for every generation, small kids obviously, and older people, there is so many people who are affected and stricken by that at the end, the minimum you can do is really to try to help them out and obviously try to support this foundation so that they can do everything they can again to go to the solution of this huge problem for our world.
Fabulous. So tell us a little bit more about your fashion brand.
Pardon me?
Tell us a little bit more about the fashion brand Max Mara.
We are a fashion company since 70 years. Founded by a family in Italy, in Reggio Emilia, small city, still owned by the same family. Obviously present all over the world, here in US, in Asia, in Italy, in Europe, in Australia.
In Dubai.
In Middle East, and really everywhere. So we are, again, very happy to be still privately owned by the same family. And the family is there, it's the third generation now, working every day with us in Italy or all over the world, and it's just a great company, and we have many collections in our portfolio.
No, darling, I've been to New York Fashion Week. I see your brand all the time.
I'm sure you did.
It's gorgeous. Your collection is always beautiful.
dress so many women from obviously the younger millennial and Gen Zs to the little less young ladies to lady who go and work in the office environment or lady who come to this kind of events.
Absolutely, this is the perfect event for women to be wearing your designs.
Absolutely.
Gorgeous clothes. Max Mara has the most. I shop at the Americana Mall, and I love the clothes that I see at Max Mara. They're beautiful clothes.
Beautiful store there. We love obviously the Americana Mall. We love the family owning it, and it's one of our best stores in US. So we are very happy.
So how long have you live in this country?
I live here in US since 10 years. I've been with the company for 24 years because I obviously love what I'm doing for the company, with the company.
I can't wait to see what you're going to do for New York Fashion Week. I'm sure you're going to present a whole fabulous line of clothes.
Sure we will, yeah. In Milan, more than in New York, obviously, because we are an Italian company. But yeah, it's just a couple of months away, and we are very excited.
Just a couple of months away, darling. I want you to tell my audience where we could learn more information about the brand Max Mara. What's the website?
Go to our website, maxmara.com. I mean, from everywhere in the world, here in US, but in the other countries, and you can find everything about our company in there, and obviously, most important thing, buy our product.
And of course, support the Samuel Waxman Foundation.
And ultimately help us supporting the foundation here. Absolutely.
Fabulous. Let's air kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Fabulous. Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, and more interviews right here at the Hamptons Happenings for the Samuel Waxman Foundation. Pink champagne kisses.
Accomplish its fundraising efforts without your participation in this year's ad journal. The funds raised in that effort allowed our world-class scientists to discover treatments and cancer cures. So thank you to all who have participated in this year's ad journal.
Now, everybody, please get ready for our thrilling live auction. Welcome to the stage our auctioneer Roberta Kramer with Heritage Auction.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane. I'm here with Bess Freedman. She is one of the honorees tonight, and she is receiving a very special award, distinguished. Tell my audience what the award is.
It is the distinguished, well, I'm an honoree tonight, but it's a distinguished award for the Samuel Waxman Cancer Research Foundation.
Yes. Tell my audience what this award means to you.
It's just a privilege to me to be able to be a part of this, as everyone we know has been impacted, affected by cancer, and to be able to support a foundation that raises money for cancer research is just, for me, it's a blessing to be able to be a part of this.
Now, did you ever have anyone that was close to you that had cancer?
Of course. I mean, everybody. I have many friends who've had breast cancer. I mean, you name it. And I think everybody's been touched in some way.
I have. I had breast cancer, and I had a double mastectomy, and I told the doctor, you know what, take them both off. It was only in the left breast, stage 1, but I said take them both off and make them bigger.
Good for you.
He did.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. So now, tell my audience how long you've known about this organization.
I've known about it probably for the last 4 or 5 years, and a friend of mine, someone who I work with, Mark Friedman, who's on the board, had us involved raising money for it for some time, and then reached out to me and said that they wanted to honor me this year, which was just a complete surprise.
You must have been so thrilled.
I was, and I am. I'm thrilled to be here. It's a great night. It's fun to be with friends, family, and meet new people, so it's fantastic.
Tell my audience, we all know who you are, Bess Freedman.
But I, run a real estate company in New York City that has offices in Connecticut, New Jersey, and Florida. And so that's really my full-time job besides being a mom, a daughter, and a sister.
But you are like a fashion icon. You know that.
I don't. My daughter would say that you're right about that.
Yes, you are. You might be in real estate, but we all know you as being so glamorous when all those pictures are being taken of you with the real estate, but you look so fabulous with all your gowns and your beautiful fashion that you're wearing.
Thank you so much.
And you know, I interviewed Max Mara just now.
Yeah, I love Max Mara.
Lovely man,
yeah.
Lovely. Yeah.
I love Max Mara.
So where does everybody want to move to now?
I mean, you can't, everybody is very different. It depends on what you're interested in and what you like. You know, you have to go where feels comfortable and where you work and where the right schools and the right things are. So New York City is still a very important place and doing very well.
You wouldn't think it with all the crime, but
historically crime is still very low. I mean, it just gets a lot of attention, but it's still a very safe city.
And it's a beautiful city.
It is, very much so.
Are you a native New Yorker?
Yes, but upstate New York. Born in Troy, New York, and then my family moved to Albany and then New York City.
What's the best place for real estate in New York City?
Best place for
residential.
I mean, it depends on what you can't. It's so personal. It's like comedy and food. It's like, what's the best place to eat? Who's your favorite comedian?
Wait a second. We'll be back with more interviews. Let's
start making your way to your
Thank you.
Cancer Research Foundation and my good friend, Ellen.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah. How about all the way back there? Can you pay attention for a bit, please? I'd like to be able to hear myself. It's exciting for me to be in front of you. I've done it many times. I'm supported by so many people that have made this foundation from get-go until now. My wife over there, Marion, helped me get this started many years ago and was very important in actually starting this Hamptons Happening event. And so we were talking the other night, we had a family book club. And our family book club is organized by two grandsons over there, Jack and Michael. We also had my son Scott and his wife Julie, the other set of grandparents, a sister, some students from zooming in, and we're reading this book. And we had a discussion on activism. And people were trying to say, what is activism all about? And Hudson, he was there as well. And so we were talking about getting involved in a cause. And that's what you're doing. You're involved in a cause that is dear to all of us. So I'm going to just say a little bit about me. I'm a physician, I'm a scientist. I devoted my life studying and treating patients with various forms of cancer. And I've made my contribution over the years. I've helped a lot of people, and I'm gratified by it. And I'm happy to say that so many doctors are just challenged, but come up and do everything they can to bring the best treatment to patients. And treatment for cancer is better now than ever before. Yes. Patients are living longer. People are living longer with less side effects. And so mortality from most forms of cancer have diminished. Why? Because of activism. People like yourselves pushing government to fund cancer research. Big Pharma taking a big role in that. And foundations such as ours. It is critically important that you recognize that we are, hold up back there, please. It's critically important that we continue this. The reason is that the incidence of cancer increases. It's increasing throughout our planet. And the reason it's increasing is because we're living longer. One of the prices you pay for living longer is a higher risk of getting cancer. So the foundation is supporting research internationally to take on this problem as to why cancer is a disease of aging. Chris said that we do investigation for all forms of cancer. Well, the work we do actually helps us understand all forms of cancer. So I hope I'll be able to come back over the years and tell you the progress we made in identifying how aging is setting the stage for cancer development. Just think, most people under the age of 50 have not suffered from cancer, but then after that it just goes up, straight up with age, and it doesn't taper off. And so you must keep in mind that we're all together on this. So I'm going to start, I could sit here and tell you an awful lot about what we do, but go to our website, have a look. I think you'll find it very interesting. We have a very, very good website. Wiley Tenay has really worked hard. The foundation has an excellent staff. They've done a tremendous job in pulling this together. This is a very, very difficult event. We have fantastic chefs that put time in voluntarily. And so I say to you, thank you for being here. I'm around. I'm happy to have a taco with you or a drink, just to chat with you. And I can't thank you all enough. The honorees, you'll hear that from others. And I say, have a good night and pitch in and collaborate with us to cure cancer.
Put your attention to the screens right now as we hear about our 4 honorees.
Owner of Toloache, Tacuba, Coppelia, Kuxe, Fish Shack, and Achula, New York City. And this year, I'm super excited to be an honoree from the Waxman Foundation. I love to be a part of the foundation because the collaboration that we have is very special and dear to my heart. I think restaurants and food brings everything together with the foundation. I mean, in life, everyone has a family or a friend that has been through cancer. And for me, it's just very special that I can just be a part of this organization and raise money for the cure of cancer. There's a lot of hands involved into the restaurant business as well as the foundation. So at the end, we all collaborate together and bring food and research also at the same time as one. And it's very important for us just to do that, just because I love to give also, and I think it's very important for us to be on the same page and work together for this cause.
To be honored this year by the Hamptons Happening as one of the business industry leaders. Thank you so much. The beauty of the Hamptons Happening is that it combines all this food and family and friends and people coming together for such an important cause, and I think that brings magic. It brings people together, you share great food, you're doing something that's honoring the specialness of the research center, and you also get to meet new people and share new experiences. And I think that is something that the Hamptons Happening does that no other place does.
Events like this, you know, the professionalism, the way that it's done, you know, every attention to every detail. And that's what this organization manages to do in a year in, year out basis, both on the fundraising level and in the execution of getting that money to the right places. People don't realize the amount of effort and energy and time that to going into planning an event like this, let alone to the actual allocation of funds to make sure that they're going to the right places and seeing results.
Tell us about the restaurant. What's going on with the restaurant? Anything that we need to know here? It's the Hampton season. We have 2 months, July and August. We're already almost in the middle of July. What do we need to know about what's going on with the restaurant? Are you having any events? Are you having anything important going on you would like my audience to know about?
Sure. Well, we do weekly events in 2 of the restaurants, both in Sushi and Steak and at Social Club. So there's constant, in both places, we offer a dining experience that then elevates into a nightclub, nightlife experience. So we encourage people to certainly make reservations as far in advance as they can, because we are busy. And, it's the way I describe it is, we like to think of it as the way a supper club is supposed to be. One-stop shopping. You come in, you get to enjoy your dinner, and then you get to stick around and party until the wee hours. We feature some of the best DJs in the world, as well as an amazing sushi chef, and Chef Scott Camp, who's the executive chef for both restaurants, and Mark Fasciana at Social Club. We're thrilled with the product that we're putting out and by the response they've received.
Now, what's the biggest dish that everybody wants at your restaurant? What do they all ask for when they come and they dine at the restaurant?
Sure. I got to tell you, at Social Club, it is a very, very even spread of the entire menu. We don't see, it's not about one item. I can tell you, though, at Union Sushi and Steak, the Union Roll, by far, is our #1 selling item. That and bao buns. No question about it. Because they are very unique. In addition, if I was going to try and look at our entrees, it's the best ribeye on the east end of Long Island. So maybe I'm biased, I understand that, but all of our meat comes from a fantastic ranch out in Colorado called the Nyman Ranch, and all of their meat is farm raised, no antibiotics, hormone free, attention to every detail, and the product speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself, absolutely. Well, I have to try this. What is it called? Union
Sushi and Steak.
Union Sushi and Steak.
It's a little wordy on the name, but you do know what you're getting.
Well, I love sushi and I love steak. It's like having lobster and filet mignon.
And that's exactly why we pair them together.
That's exactly why you did it. Now, did you ever think of having more entertainment at the restaurant? Like, I have an idea for you. I'm going to talk to you about this after we do the interview. I know people that are entertainers that you would probably like them.
Well, I can say it, at Union Sushi and Steak, we have a baby grand piano in the middle of the room. So we do have piano players. We do have live entertainment in addition. But I can say that the nightclub, supper club facet will be what we're featuring for the next 9 weeks. And then when we move into the fall, we'll be looking at doing more stuff, and some of it will include live music.
Fabulous. Well, I want you to tell my audience where we could go to find out more information about the restaurant. What's the website?
Sure. So for Sushi and Steak, you would go to dineatunion.com. And for Southampton Social Club, it is southamptonsocialclub.com.
And if we want to support this organization, do you know what the website is?
I would simply Google Samuel Waxman Foundation, and that would bring you straight to their site.
Absolutely, darling. Let's air kiss.
Wonderful to see you.
Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at Hamptons Happenings. Pig Champagne Kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy cognac, ooh, ooh, I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.